It says I'm live. Can you hear me? Tunes with me. There he is. Hi, everybody. I see the chat is very busy. I see Susan. Hi, Susan. Hi, Kiwi. Hi, Joan. Ladies of everyone, if you haven't followed Ladies of Fright, go check her out. Her show is so good. I love it. Hi, the spicy lady. Let me go back up to the top. I saw Chris was in here too. Hi, Chris. Thank you guys for coming. I'm so sorry for such a long absence. My goodness. I don't even remember the last time I went live. Oh my goodness. Let's make sure I didn't miss anybody. Oh, hi, Matthew. Am I saying that right? Matthew? I hope so. As you know, I can't read or speak. So, Dustini's here. All right, I don't think I missed anybody. Neptune says hi too here. Get him in there too. So, how is everybody? Hi, Jan. Sorry, I'm blind. I tried to put my glasses on to see if I could see better, and it didn't make a difference. I apparently need to go get a new prescription for my glasses. So, anyways, hi, Florio. I guess I'll explain a little bit why I was gone. Hey, son. He's going to lick himself and make nasty noises. Hey, quit that. People don't want to hear that. It's gross. So, I took some time off because my mom was not doing well. I did post a little bit about that, but I didn't go in depth or anything. But she was unfortunately diagnosed with dementia. I haven't been able to talk about it, so I had to wait until I could compose myself enough because I don't want to sit here and be a blubbery mess for everyone. She's okay right now. We got her. She was severely vitamin deficient, and we started getting these shots to help that, and it has really made a difference. She's doing a lot better than she was. Unfortunately, the diagnosis is still there, so we will be dealing with that. That means for my show, I may be just randomly MIA. So sorry about that in advance, but I will try to be here as much as I can. I will try to go back to doing lives a little more regularly. May not be every week, but I will try to do it as much as I can. What else? I'm working 2 jobs right now, so that's another reason I've been MIA. Just needing that little extra boost for a little while. So shout out to my coworkers; they're amazing. I was gonna name everybody, but then I had this terrible fear I was gonna forget someone and feel really bad about it. So they know who they are, and they probably won't watch this, but that's okay. They like my show. They think what I do is really cool, so I love that. They're all a lot younger than me too, so that's fun for me. Neptune, everybody saying hi. Hi, Mary Jane. It's good to see you. Yeah, he's excited to be up here. As soon as I said I was going up to record, he flew up the stairs. And lately, he's not been wanting to come up here because lately I've just been working. And if I'm running the machine, he doesn't really like it. So as soon as I told him I was coming up here to record, I swear he understood. And he just flew up right in front of me to come record with everybody. Hey, Jenny. It's good to see you here. Thank you for coming. I was just explaining my absence. My mom is not doing great. She's doing better than she was. Dementia is tough. Anyone who has had to deal with a relative having that, I know it's not hard. My grandmother had it too, so it was pretty tough when she had it. It sucks when their memory starts failing them and they get frustrated, and you get frustrated, and everybody's frustrated. And I'm grateful to have had a tiny bit of practice, I guess you could say, with my grandma, so I kind of know what to expect, but it kind of sucks because my mom's a big reason I'm into the paranormal, that I took interest in it, that I do anything in the paranormal. She's pretty much the main reason. So that kind of sucks. She didn't get to go see my little live talk that I did. So that was kind of a bummer, but I recorded it for her so she can watch later. And I was going to put it up, but the audio is just not great. I forgot to bring my mic, and I'm really mad about that. So next time I'll do better, and I will have that up for everybody. Thank you, Jenny. I'm not paying attention to the chat again. Thank you, everybody. Yes, dementia does suck. It's kind of stressful, but we're dealing with it the best we can. My brother and I are doing everything we can for her. She lives far away too, which sucks. She lives like 2.5 hours away. So when we can, we try to go see her. She can no longer drive. It started with her kind of actually being afraid to, so we're grateful for that. She was getting a little lost in town, and so we're glad that she gave that up voluntarily because we were pretty sure that was going to be a fight. So we're grateful for that. It's the small wins. But yeah, and then working extra has really taken its toll on me physically. I've been so tired. Some days I just come home and take a bath, and that's it. That's all I can do. So recording has been suffering because of that. I will get back to it. I have scripts written because when I am down like that, I can still write and research, and I have done so much. I have a lot coming I'm very excited about. If you don't know, there is quite a few items in the museum that people have been asking me to look into. So I've done a little bit of deep diving on some of those and found pretty good debunks on them. Unfortunately, no solid evidence for a couple, but I would say pretty good, like it fits kind of evidence, kind of undeniable kind of evidence. But, and I had a couple people that corroborated my theory on the evidence. So I think that's pretty cool. But I will share those soon. I have them written. I just need to record them. For members, I have more tea times coming. I put 2 out last week, I think. I'll get some more out very soon, I promise. I'm going to do that big long article that I mentioned. I found an article from like a year after the Lindley Street case where they kind of addressed it again, and they talked about like if they thought it was legitimate, if they thought it was a hoax. I think the Warrens are definitely mentioned in it. I'm not sure how much, but there was a highlight of Ed's name, so I'll read that. It's really long. It's like a whole newspaper page, so several columns that will probably take me like an hour to read. So I will read through that and get that up for tea time. And if you're not a member, I'm not like what do they call that, gatekeeping any information over there. It's just reacting to newspaper articles about the Warrens. That's all it is. So if you're not a member and you don't know what's going on over there, that's it. It's just, I call it tea time because I talk about the tea that was in the paper, because a lot of the time back then when they were writing about these sort of things in the paper, it was like gossip, it was tea, it was stuff for like the housewives to gossip about at home. So it's fun to read what they wrote, discuss it, kind of see the perspective of the Warrens then, because there's a lot of articles where they state some things that like we discuss on the regular, like what Lorraine wanted to do with the items when she passed away. I found an article that said she wanted to donate them to an institution like a college, so she didn't want them anywhere else. And there was another one I found, I think it was in an interview actually, I found where she said she wanted them to go to the Vatican. So I thought that was interesting. That changes like the stuff that they were saying back then versus what they said later, and like during the movie story times and stuff is different, and it's interesting. And I also found a newspaper, it was really cool. So we all know that Ed Warren got his start by finding out a house was haunted and going to it and painting it. Like he says in a couple interviews that he would sit in front of the house and sketch it or paint it. And then the owner would come out and be like, "What are you doing?" And he would say, "Oh, we heard your house was haunted. We'd love to investigate it." That's what we know. So I found a newspaper article where Ed said he would go sit in the yard of a house he heard was haunted and sketch it until they came out, and they would come out and ask him what he was doing. And he would tell them instead that he was into the architecture and wanted to talk about the architecture of the home, and could he come inside to talk about the architecture. So it wasn't about ghosts upon entering the home. They were not upfront about that. They waited till they got inside and then kind of like read the family or the owner and figured out when it would be a good time to insert the conversation of ghosts. So I found that pretty interesting. So not keeping any information, no debunking or anything over there, just a little bit of fun and extra stuff for the people who want to support the show, which I really appreciate. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being members and for sticking it out while I take forever to put things out. I'm very sorry. Let me catch up on the chat. I'm very behind. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Mary Jane. I see that. Membership for 9 months. That's awesome. Okay, let me get back up here. Kiwi said Ed's hacking her spell check. Ed is leaving me alone today. This is shocking. I didn't have any trouble going live, nothing logging in. I updated the computer the other day, so it was ready. So maybe that did it, but I haven't had any issues so far. Hopefully it sounds okay. So you're welcome, Joan. Everybody, seriously, if you have not checked out Ladies of Fright's YouTube channel, seriously go over there and check that out. She is doing amazing things over there, and there are amazing things coming. So definitely go subscribe if you haven't. I don't have a link. I'm sorry. Very unprepared today. I will, after I'm done, put the link in the description so you can get to her show easily. But she's right there. You can see her little image for her channel and go check it out. Seriously. Oh yeah, the dogs. I tried to get Neptune to sit with me, but he just wants to lay down on the couch. He really likes the couch. Steve is alive. Yeah, I'm here. Somehow I am still functioning. I don't know sometimes how I do it. And I intend to only do a short live today, not a full hour. So please forgive me for that. But I will go as long as I can and talk about as much as I can. There's some things I want to address about current events. I know you guys know what's going on. Thank you, Jan. I'm glad to be back. I have had so much anxiety about coming back just because I haven't done it in so long. And I was nervous, and I'm glad I have Neptune here. He's going to get down and leave me, though. I might get Allie, though. She's sitting over there. She might steal his spot. But yeah, I haven't been on here in so long. It's just kind of, I'm really excited I got to do the show with John Zaffis last week on Taryn's channel on Paranormal Brew. If you are not subscribed to Paranormal Brew, you need to go subscribe to that channel too. Taryn does a lot of fun interviews. She has people of all kinds on. She lets them talk. She lets them talk about what they do. She's a really super awesome host for her show and does really good interviews. So if you haven't, check out Paranormal Brew, and you will find me on there with John Zaffis last week. That was really fun. That was almost a 3-hour long conversation, and it was amazing. I don't think people knew what to expect. I didn't know what to expect. I was very excited. It was John's idea. I'm pretty sure we got accused recently by someone for me and Taryn were accused of bullying John into coming on the show and saying what he said, which is so funny because it was John's idea, which I was flattered, of course. I was completely blown away that he wanted to do a show with me. That was so cool. I know he likes my show and he respects what I do and everything, but I mean, it was just cool to hear it from his mouth and everyone else see it in like real time with me, him say that. So that was really cool. And I hope everyone enjoyed that. And if you haven't seen it, oh, he's sitting on me again. If you haven't seen it, I will link it also in the description so you can find that too. It's over on Paranormal Brew on Taryn's channel. And she's also interviewed John before too. If you like John's interviews, you can go back and see some other ones. And we are planning a second one. So if you have questions for John, let me know. Email them to me, message me, comment your questions, and I will make sure they get asked because I was a little bit shell-shocked for that interview. I was not prepared. I was a little starstruck, to be honest. I am not like it's weird for me because I'm not a fan of what John does. You guys know I am more or less the debunker. I want the truth. I don't want, the silliness. I don't believe in the demons possessing things. I don't believe in haunted objects and all that stuff. I really struggle with that. I like the stories. I want them to be true, but I struggle with believing them and all that stuff. So I'm a fan of John's in the sense that he has done so much in the paranormal community and has had so much experience and witnessed so much and got to be a part of so much. Like I think that's really cool. And I think it's really neat that he respects what I do doing what he does. So that was super cool for me. And I think that's why a lot of people were a little shocked that we were going to do a show together. So I was just really excited about that. So that was fun. I need to catch up on the chat again. Always forget to look over here. Dementia is hard. Yes, it sucks. Thank you guys. Let me get back down here to the bottom. Jenny, I'm so interested to hear about the museum items. Yes, I have a really fun one to discuss. It tickles me to death that they put out these items and they slap these labels on them and they say what their background allegedly is. And it just blows my mind that they're so sure that no one will ever look into it. They're just so sure people will believe exactly what they say, never question it, never look it up. Like, I almost feel kind of like I kind of have a little bit of imposter syndrome with my research because all I did for this one was reverse Google image search. That's all I did. There wasn't a whole ton of research involved. I put the picture into the reverse image search. It brought up a few things. I clicked on one of them and there was everything I needed. That was it. That's all I did. So it kind of blows my mind that other people don't do that people are so quick to just take what Nesper or what any of these YouTubers that are faking stuff say at face value. That kind of blows my mind that I don't know if is it lazy thinking or is it, I understand people just want to be entertained. I totally get that. And I support that. I just, when they're, I don't know how people don't question more. Because when someone presents something to me that's so bizarre, like this item is haunted and this is what it was used for, I have to know everything. I don't understand why other people don't want to know everything. I guess maybe because they're scared and they immediately believe, oh, it's scary. I don't want to mess with that. I guess I can get that. But I don't know. I have such a questioning mind. So I go a little nuts when it comes to the items in the museum. And I got to talk to John a little bit about them too. I asked him some questions. So in that interview on Taryn's channel, he addressed some things about the shadow doll. I asked him about the shadow doll. So if you want to hear what he had to say about that, go check that out. That was pretty cool. I do want to do a video on the shadow doll. I have not written one yet, but I do want to. I did talk to him a little bit about it on the show and I got some insight that was really cool. So that will be applied to when I do that episode. But yeah, I also have the Judith Penny episode coming. We talked a lot about Judith Penny on that show as well. I was shocked. I was utterly shocked that John agreed to talk about that or even wanted to address it. It was good though. It was because it kind of lends to the angle I'm taking with the episode I wrote. I wrote something that it doesn't match anyone else has put out as far as like the tone of it and the direction I take with it. The underlying thing is always the same. What Ed did was wrong, but I want to highlight different perspectives for this one because I think the perspectives are important. I try to highlight perspectives in all of my episodes. I think seeing it from all angles is what helps people decide if they want to believe it, if they trust it, if I don't know if their ideas align with it. I think it's important for all this perspectives to be presented because if you don't have all the perspectives, that's when you start having trouble with the biased opinions and people spreading misinformation and perpetuating the misinformation. So I think it's important. And I think it's important, especially for this case, to have all those angles so people understand it better because people get so angry when they hear it, and rightfully so. Like, I'm not diminishing that at all. Rightfully so to be angry about what happened to this poor woman because of it. So it's just not everybody sees it the same way. So I really wanted to do a special, like, perspective highlight of that. So I'm still so behind in the chat. I'm so bad at this. I'm sorry, you guys. Oh my gosh, it jumped to the bottom like it always does. Oh, Glitter's here. Hi, Glitter. I'm so behind. Ariel, is that Ariel? Yeah. I think, yes. Sorry, I'm so blind. I'm trying to read. Thank you, filmmaker Jay Jones. Thank you. I'm so excited to be back. I said I was only going to do half an hour, about 45 minutes, but I do have to go right at 3 my time, 4 Eastern Standard Time. So I'll see what I can do. I'm really low on energy. I have been working a lot. Yeah, lots of stuff going on. No worries, Glitter. No worries about not being in the chat. I'm so excited you're here. Sorry I didn't tell you. I'm so bad at this, you guys. I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna get some assistance and get better at this. I promise. I actually have some more free time coming up too. I have been a little stressed on time and free time, and I have some more coming up, and I will finally be able to get back into the swing of things for the show. Hi, Tracy. Hey, Joe. It's good to see you. He said, I thought it was pretty freaking awesome seeing you and John talking. Thank you. I'm so excited. Everybody loved it. I was nervous because I knew what people were saying and I knew the little like things that were going around. And some people thought we were going on there to like duke it out, which I thought was funny because like really, I've never duked it out with anybody. But I just thought it was so cool. It was so neat to be able to be of two totally different perspectives on two different sides of things and be able to have a conversation. That shows that it is possible. You don't have like you can hate the fact that I spread some truth about your favorite people. Like that's totally fine. I get that. It's frustrating when you find out people you idolize or love or whatever weren't the best people or did some not so great things. That's fine. I get that. But I get a lot of hate and a lot of like Stevie's a Lauren basher, which I find so funny because I try so hard not to bash them. I do get upset with some of the things Ed has done. I do get upset with some of the things Lorraine has done. Like I tell everybody there's two sides to every coin. They were really great people to some and they were really bad people to others. So like it depends on the perspective every time. So Oh, I was I was definitely a cute fangirl for John. It was hilarious, and it is just simply because of his presence in the paranormal. I was so in awe that he wanted to talk to me. Like, he is such a big thing in the paranormal, and I mean, you guys know I'm little. Like, I'm okay with being little. I can't keep up with what I do have. So, and I appreciate all of you guys so much. And I'm so sorry I can't keep up. But yeah, it was a bit overwhelming. I had a good time though. It was so much fun. Mary Jen, I keep forgetting to watch that one. It was so good. It was so much fun. So much information. I was really excited that that was shared. Thank you, Destiny. Joe said, never look into things and never question anything. Sounds familiar. Yep. It's unfortunate how familiar. Like, it's really unfortunate that that's more common than questioning. And it makes me think of like growing up. Like, I was always told by people close to me to question everything. Like, always ask questions, always be skeptical, always, want to know the information. And then in school, they're always like, don't ask questions, just accept it as it is. And it's so conflicting. I guess it's a lot of energy for some people. I don't know. Hello, Miss Mayhem. She says a lot of trust me, bro, no worries going on with a lot, it seems. It is. It's always like, it's almost like they get mad too if you question them. Like, I've seen Elton get mad. Sorry about that. I've seen Elton get mad about, like, when he was doing that whole thing where someone questioned him about, I mean, they weren't even rude. They genuinely wanted to know where the evidence for the Annabelle accident, the motorcycle accident that Annabelle allegedly caused. A viewer asked, like, hey, we would really like, the proof of that. That'd be really cool. And they weren't rude or anything. They weren't accusatory or anything. And Elton's response was, well, if you were a better researcher, you could find it. And I'm like, you don't have it, first of all, because it doesn't exist. And second of all, like, that's kind of condescending to your viewers. Like, how do your viewers still, I don't know, trust you when you don't? I don't know. That's my own personal opinion. I don't understand how they get away with that. How they have so many viewers that just don't care. I don't understand that. Oh, you'll be in the SAT when that video comes out. Which video? I'm sorry, I'm lost. Sorry, Jenny. I'm skipping around here. A bunch of bogus junk items that need some backstory. Someone call the Warrens. Exactly. Every time. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up. Justine said, and it's weird how people will defend something without even researching it every time. That happens to me a lot. People get straight up mad at me if I don't agree with something they've kind of adopted as true. Usually when I get approached by people about my show, they'll be like, oh, what's your show about? And I'll say, do you know the Warrens? And sometimes they'll say, yeah, we know the Warrens. We love the Warrens. And I'll be like, I spend my time researching and debunking them. And then sometimes they'll be like, oh, really? What is there to debunk? And sometimes they'll be like, they'll be mad about it. They won't have anything to say, and they won't want to talk about it anymore. But usually it's people who are just so dumbfounded that the Warrens would lie. And I'm just like, I don't understand why it's so hard to believe that somebody would lie. I've never really understood that, because people lie. People lie all the time. It's really easy to do. They made a whole movie about how easy it is. So, I mean, I don't know. The lying it's like second nature to a lot of these content creators. I don't understand it. And they go into that character so easily too, where they'll defend something that's not true, even if you present them with facts that disproves it. I don't understand that. I jumped to the bottom again. I'm sorry. If you made a comment and had a question and I missed it, please type it again and put a big Q in front of it so I catch it. I'm so sorry. Clearly didn't get any better at this while I was away. Obviously, I got worse. Okay. Anton said, I think I said that right. Anton, yeah. This day, people don't question anything. It's easier to accept what's served than to discover truth. Truth is scary. It will crush your dream in reality. Yes, that is very true. People do not, like, there is a psychological study that goes into how people get angry when their belief system is brought into question. Like, if someone presents them with something that makes them question things, they get mad. That's their first response, is to get mad. And it's a psychological response that happens in most people. We don't like our beliefs to be challenged. It's very uncomfortable. So I get that. That's why, like, I say a lot of the time I don't do this show to convince anyone. I really don't. If you don't want to believe, that's totally fine. That is totally your prerogative. You can continue to believe all that crazy nonsense over there. That's fine. That doesn't hurt me. I do the show for people who want the truth, who are seeking it, who have been on the internet scouring it for the answers and haven't found them yet. Because that was me. Before I started my show, that was me. I would get online and try to find any content I could that exposed things or told the truths about things that I was finding in like research and stuff. And it's hard to find sometimes. That's another episode I just finished. I finished writing my 666 episode, the truths in the history of the number 666. Everyone is petrified of that number, and I get it. But it's not scary. There's nothing scary about it. It's so interesting, the history behind it. And even like if you are severely religious, if you do your religious history, you'll see how not scary it is, which I find so interesting that because most people don't do the deep history. Most people don't care to, which is fine. I don't expect everyone to. But if you're afraid of something, I feel like you would want to know everything you could about it, be prepared for it and its scariness. And when I researched the number 666, I was really surprised at what I found. So I'm really excited to share that with you. I even have like a little like celebrity thing I get to talk about where a celebrity got dumbfounded by the revelation of the meaning behind 666. So I thought that was really cool. So I have that written and I'll record it soon too. But yeah, people don't want to know the truth. It makes them uncomfortable. So I'm so sorry. I have missed so much of this chat, you guys. I'm so excited you all are here. Thank you for being here. I'm so sorry I was absent for so long. I am okay. As okay as I can be considering circumstances. I do a lot of coping with humor, so you'll usually just see me laughing and trying to make fun of everything that's in my world because that's how I deal. So I try not to cry in front of people if I can help it. I try not to be sad, and I try not to talk about sad things if I can help it. So I will do my best. And I will also keep you guys updated too, because there will be times where I'm not going to be around, and I will update as I can and tell you how things are going. And if I can, I'll even get my mom to say hi to you guys, because she told me last time I saw her that she wanted to be on YouTube. So that kind of blew my mind. So it'd be fun to have her come say hi to you guys. When I took her to the night house, she had a really good time when we did the investigation there. Everybody loved her. Every time we've ever done anything with her, just everybody loves her. She's really a magnetic person. So I'll see what I can do. Future episodes are going to be wild. Yeah, it's insane. I've got so much written. I'm really excited to get it recorded and edited. I've gotten a little better at editing too, so my tea times are reflecting that. So hopefully the members are enjoying that. Other than that, I don't really have a lot in the works for the show. I'm being as just chill as I can right now. There is so much going on. I guess we'll go ahead and go there now. I'm so sorry. I'm missing so much in the chat. Thank you, everyone who's commenting and conversing in the chat. You guys are amazing. Again, if you have a question, put it down here and I will start reading questions. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah. Dustin said it's called cognitive dissonance. Yeah, I always forget terminology. Thank you for that, Dustin. When their belief is challenged, it makes them uncomfortable, and that makes them defend it even harder. Yes. And that happens a lot in the paranormal. I know you guys have all seen that. It's really frustrating. But it's great when people are a little more accepting that things aren't what they thought they were. So, thank you, Justin. I really appreciate you. Everyone, Paranormal Monkey Podcast is in the house. Say hi. I appreciate you. You're awesome. Yeah, I have a video I'm working on about belief structures and deconstructing from belief structures. Yes, that'll be so cool. I can't wait for that. I watched your video today, Florio, on the Sam and Colby not Smurl house. That was great. I really enjoyed that. I will be making my Smurl video soon too. I'm really glad I waited because I really enjoyed Kenny's video. I really enjoyed watching Seg debunk Sam and Colby and then watching Florio's video. So guys, if you haven't seen those, Side Eye Guy's video and Florio's video over Sam and Colby going to the Smurl house. It was not Smurl house. It was the grandparents' side of the house. It was completely ridiculous. But anyways, those were very good videos. I really enjoyed those. Those were a lot of fun. Oh, thank you, Florio. I have so much coming. I'm super excited. But I wanted to talk really quick for a minute about what's going on with the Conjuring house. I've been watching. I've been very quiet about it. I really have nothing to say. I just have been observing. I like to observe and then report later on how things have been going down. And I find it really interesting that it's come out. If you didn't know this already, you're about to learn. I'm pretty sure all of you know this. It's not really new news. I think it happened a few days ago where it came out publicly, but Elton and Matt Rife own the mortgage for the Conjuring house currently. I'm not completely clear. I don't have it in front of me, so I don't have the like exact whatever's going on with that. I don't know how it works. It's not in front of me right now, but I do know that they did purchase the mortgage, which was foreclosed on, so that it's kind of in limbo right now. So Jason seems to be posting that he's very confident that they've got it in the bag. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but I find it very interesting that it's come out that Elton and Matt own it when they posted after the auction was canceled. Elton posted a story that said they were bummed because he and Exploring with Josh intended to bid at the auction. So he made it sound like it wasn't them that bought the mortgage when it totally was. So I find that very shady. I don't know what's going on there. I'm still just observing. I have nothing really to report on yet. I just find it interesting. And I also find it interesting the little meltdown that Elton had in the comment section of Jason's video over the exploitative, I hope I said that word right. I probably didn't. But the exploiting of the prices of the overnight haunts investigations. Jason said he wanted to acquire the Conjuring house, so that didn't happen. Elton immediately took it as a direct target at him specifically when Jason didn't really say any names. We've dealt with this before. Jacqueline did it. He could have been referring to Jacqueline's overpriced overnight investigation. So the fact that Elton went a little crazy over that was a little telling too. So it's just there's a lot going on. So yeah. It's good to see you too, Mike. I'm so glad you're here. Let's see what anybody has said about that. I know this comment feed is going great. I love you guys. Oh, Destination Spooky's here. Hi. Don't promote Sig. He loves the attention. I love it. As far as I know, it's greenlit on HBO. Ooh, that sounds exciting. I missed something. I'm gonna have to go back and read, but that's exciting. Oh wait, are we talking about the Conjuring series? Did I miss that? Is that what's coming out? I heard that was coming out. Yeah. Mary Jane, my grandpa lived with dementia for 24 years. It was hard, but we're here for you, CV. I appreciate you. I really, really appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. And I'm really sorry it took me so long to get on here and say this. I'm just a crier. I can't get through. Like, I don't even listen to music really much anymore because it just makes me cry. It makes me think of things that make me cry, whether they're good or bad. I'm just a crier. Like, really happy things make me cry too. It's just, my brain is a little broken. That's all. HBO is happening. Yeah. Yes. Florio. Yes. That's that too. They keep saying it's the end of the movies. They're not going to, and then now there's a prequel coming out and then also the HBO series. So yeah, that's nonsense. More nonsense. Florio said, Elton is super manipulative and people don't see it. Yes. I mean, I picked up on it right away, but we discussed that, like why we picked up on that. But I don't understand how he gets like if you watch him long enough, like if you really watch him, you will pick up on his behaviors and it's kind of unsettling, I guess. I mean, I don't mean to, I'm not trying to be rude by any means. Like I don't know the guy, but from what I see, my perception of him, I don't like the guy. I don't trust him. I really don't. I've said this before too. I love that he did all that restoration. I love that he is taking that care. But everything else, no, not a fan. It's about time something Elton did was interesting. That's funny. I don't remember. Okay. Chris. Hi, Chris. That's so funny. I wouldn't trust Elton as far as I could throw him. Same. Yeah, don't trust that guy at all. Bye, Victor. Thank you for being here. You're probably gone already, but thank you for being here. There is so much going on under the surface, Kiwi. So much. Like, Dust talked about some of it. If you guys haven't watched Dust Productions videos, he's got a few more out. I highly recommend them. He's got Eric on again. He talks a little bit about what's going on with Tony and Elton, which I will cover eventually. Like I said, I'm just observing right now. There's a lot to observe and take in, and I don't like being one of those jump the gun reporters. I'm not out for the biggest story first. I'm out for the truth. So I will sit and watch until I feel like enough has kind of come out to build the story so it doesn't sound like I'm just spreading a bunch of hearsay and rumors. I don't like that. I don't like when people jump to conclusions. I don't like when people make a bunch of assumptions when they don't know things, or even worse, when they do know something and they get on there and they're like, "Oh, I know something you don't know." I see that all the time. I see specific people that do that, where they constantly post that something's coming and they've got this dirt, and I'm just like, it's baity. I don't like how it baits people. I'm fine with clickbait. Clickbait is usually funny or sometimes funny, but I don't believe in like stringing people along with this promise of information that you don't really have, or you think you have, or you're still trying to confirm. Like, don't do that. Like, I always say, I heard this. I'm just waiting for confirmation. Like, I don't want to share stuff that's not confirmed, because that's what they all do. They just perpetuate nonsense and hope something sticks. That's usually what happens. They just throw it all out there and wait for something to stick. So, Kristen's here. Hi, Kristen. I'm so behind in the chat as usual. Allegedly, Elton did buy mortgage from bank, but I really, really hope he would not be the person who owns that house at the end. I like Jason's idea of what to do with that place. Yeah, I agree. I don't want Elton to own it. I don't want it to be a an investigation spot that makes a lot of money. I think it would be better as a historic location. People can visit and appreciate the history. You can do ghost tours or whatever, but I don't think overnight investigations are necessary. I think preserving the history is a little bit more important at this point, in my opinion. I've been there. It was great. It was so cool to stand in that house, knowing when it was built, knowing how long it's been there, knowing that so many families have gone through it. Of course, knowing its history, even though I don't particularly believe in the haunted history. Some do. That's fine. I just don't think it's haunted. I just don't see it being haunted based on what I know about it. So, but I don't care if other people think it's haunted. I just don't want them making thousands of dollars a night on the perpetuating of it being haunted. I don't like that. Flaming J. Jones, let's be real. Elton and Rife are only buying them up because they hold very little real relevance. That's kind of funny. I don't understand how Elton, like, he's got such a massive following. He's doing that tour where he goes to all the countries and does stuff, and like, he's doing fine. I don't know why he's got to be so into this faking. Like, I don't know why he's, and I don't even know. Like, like I said, I don't know the guy. I don't know if he took what Tony said and wanted to keep perpetuating it, or he actually believed it. Like, I don't know. I hear there's some drama over there. That's all I'll say about that. So I don't know what's going on, but it's not going well. Florio, I think Elton is going to get pushback if he owns that house. His fanboys and his YouTube friends who make money off his stuff will be his clients, but his rep in the community will be ruined. Yeah, I agree. Like, he's really only got the YouTube community as like nobody in the paranormal community really supports this. So, I mean, nobody reputable in the paranormal community supports this. So it's really silly. But yeah. Let me get through this chat. I'm going to wrap it up for today. And I promise I'll go live next week. I have a little more free time during the days during the week now. So I'll try to go back to my Friday regular time. But I'll also do like some random times, because not everybody can be there during the day and not everybody can be there at night. So I'll try to like change it up sometimes for you guys. Oh, hi, David. Nice to see you. Hi, Sage Rat. Sorry, blind. Very blind. Trying to see. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody today. And if I did, I'm so sorry. You could say hi again. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes before I sign off here. So yeah, there's what else? When I get bigger in the film industry, I want to do a big expose documentary on the Warrens and everything around them. That'll be great. That would be super awesome. I would love to see that. Thank you. I love you too. That's my dad, you guys. Hi, Dad. I think this is my dad's first time in one of my lives. That's awesome. Hi, Dad. How are you? Kristen, I've been here just busy at work. I'm listening. Well, good. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here. And I hope you're having a good day at work. There will also allegedly be more Fear the Living with Stevie, right? Yeah, right, with Stevie. Yes, there will be. Life is dumb right now, but I'm hoping Claire's here. Hi, Claire. I'm hoping things mellow out and just go back to normal soon. But hi, Claire. I'm glad you're here. I've missed you too. I need to catch up on YouTube videos. I started doing that today. I caught up on some of Florio's. I need to catch up on some others. I saw some of Side Eye Guys. They're really good. But yeah, I'm gonna get back into the swing of things. I am back. I am officially back. That has yes, there's been sitting. I don't think that's for me. Sorry. I'm glad you guys are all here today. Thank you. Any questions before I go? Jan said, "Hey, Dad, Stevie is very much loved in this community." Thank you. You guys are amazing. I love you guys. Insidious Lorraine Warren. Elise from Insidious Lorraine Warren. That's funny. I like that. That's funny. I think I've missed some people in the chat. If I did miss you, I'm so sorry. Hi, everybody. Thank you for being here. Again, if you have not subscribed to Ladies of Fright, check out Joan's show. It is so good. It is so good. And she's got some really good stuff coming. And I'm not just saying that because I may or may not be in some of it, but it's really good. And I think you guys are you'll love everything she has out already. It's amazing. Like, she's awesome. So I think she's already put me in some stuff. So yeah, go check that out. Sorry, I'm a little brain dead. But it's really good. Go check her out if you haven't. And again, I will link everything I talked about today in the description. So you can find it Joan's channel, Ladies of Fright, and also Paranormal Brew with Taryn, and mine and her interview with John Zaffis, which was so much fun. That was really cool. Thank you, Mary Jane. I appreciate you. My dad. Thanks, Dad. Thank you, Sage Rat. You guys are awesome. If we don't say that, Stevie will send Ed the internet gremlin to your internet connection. Yeah, Ed will come after you, and I don't even have to send him. He just does that sometimes. Thank you, Chris. It's good to be back. All right, I think I've caught up. If I missed anything you said or you have questions or comments, leave them in the comments after and I will reply. Thank you everyone for being here. I'm going to try my best to go back to regular Friday lives. I did Thursday today because tomorrow's actually my birthday and I have to work. So I did the live today so I can work tomorrow and then go out for a movie for my birthday tomorrow. So that will be fun. Yes, Dad, I hope we get to hang out soon too. I really need to come visit. Thank you, Joan. I appreciate it. I totally forgot my birthday's tomorrow. I will be 40 tomorrow, you guys. Tomorrow is my 40th birthday. It's a little surreal, a little weird. I was afraid of 30. I was really afraid of 30. I think I cried. But 40? It's just another day, I suppose. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get some recording done in the next couple days. All those because I have so many episodes written, so I'll get those recorded and edited and out to you guys. I'll live premiere a couple of them, and I'll have some more tea times out for members next week. And thank you guys. You guys are awesome. I appreciate it. Tomorrow's gonna be fun. My second job is really fun. I work in a beauty supply store, and I really love it. I really love helping people with their beauty supply products. I did it 18 years ago, same store, and my friend's the manager, and I just was like, "Hey, do you need help?" And she was like, "Yeah." So I work there part time just to get some extra money, and it's really fun. I really enjoyed it, and my coworkers are really great, and I don't want to miss anybody, so I'm not shouting out names. Plus, I also didn't ask them if they wanted their names on YouTube, so it's probably better I don't say their names. But they're all great. I love them all. Working there is super awesome. You look like you're 30. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Yeah, Puppy Bum always in my face. He's really good at that. He was really excited to be up here today and see you guys. So thank you, Senior Spook Fest. Did I miss anybody? I hope not. And Kay Anderson, hi. I don't think I missed anyone. I do have plans besides work. I only have to work a couple hours, luckily, so my phone's ringing. It's my doctor. I don't have to answer that. That's okay. They can leave a voicemail. I don't think I missed anybody. If I did, I'm really sorry. You guys are all amazing. Thank you for being here. But I'm going to go ahead and sign off now, and I'll be back next Friday. And I will have videos out before then, regular and member videos before then. I have more free time during the day, during the week now, so that will be good. And I will see you guys all next time. So thank you for being here. I really appreciate you all. I love you all. Kisses to everybody. Big hugs to everybody. Thank you. And I will see you guys next week.